Hey, bless up, y'all. King Kevin in the building. Man, Atlanta has been such a blessing to me and my family. Moving up here, I didn't even have a family as far as like children. Um, but moving up here from Florida back in 2018, April 22nd, 2018 to now 2023, it has been the best move of my life. I've never had so much success based on a particular move, you know. Not that I've lived anywhere else other than Florida for the most part, other than South Dakota when I went to college. But coming here, I hit the ground running. So if you plan on moving to any city, especially in Atlanta, have a game plan. Already know what you want to do before you get here and what you're gonna do. Already have it set up. Not what you're gonna do when you get here, but what you already doing, and you just gonna get ready to expand it by the time you get to Atlanta. Now, being in Atlanta, I was able to film a movie or a short film, comedy film. Finished my documentary. I wrote one book. Well, I'm getting ready to publish my fourth book in 2024. America's and France's A Thousand Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation. My first three books were written. Well, first two books was written in Florida, and then The Winner in the Mirror, Activating Superpowers, Mind, Body, and Spirit was my third book, which I published in Atlanta, and now my fourth one. What else I have done? I have two beautiful baby girls. I didn't have any children for before I moved out here, but when I got up here, um, was able to court a particular woman, and even though things didn't work out with that relationship, however, we still are cordial and co-parenting our children, our two baby girls. So they mean the world to me. I mean, the world stops, drops. I stop, dropping, and roll for these girls, man. But I'm a proud father, Papa Bear, and started another business, which were actually two businesses. One in real estate, buying, flipping, advising people on their properties, which I already do with the inspections that I do for mold removal and water damage restoration. And all that started after COVID. Once COVID hit, I was like, man, the company I was working for, Corporate America, they shut down the Atlanta office and moved everything to the headquarters in London. I didn't want to move to London, so I stayed here in Atlanta, and I'm loving it. I mean, even though the relationships and the courtships and just the dating scene in Atlanta is a zoo. Let's just be, it is a straight up zoo. However, there's still some good people, good single women, good single men out there. So don't let the hype make you scared to move to Atlanta. I remember reading a meme and it said that it was a couple. They both didn't have a job. It was like, well, we both not working. Let's leave Florida and move to Atlanta. And I was like, man, that was so funny. Because Atlanta has that aura that you just come out here and just live off the land, live off the city, and just don't have to work. Just do videos all day and just party and or strip or hustle or scam. You're gonna make money somehow, some way. Which a lot of that's going on. However, if you have a good service, a good business, and you're willing to uh, have good customer service, people are gonna support your business. Word of mouth do come out. Even the bad businesses get business. Unfortunately, people scamming and things like that. I heard of plenty of stores in Georgia where contractors would take the money that they're supposed to renovate a house and they take the deposit, might be $5 grand, $10 grand, $15 grand, and just skip town, or totally ignore the client, which is definitely unfair. But that makes my business even better because when they hear about my customer service and the service that we provide when we fixing houses or getting rid of mold or the water damage, people really, like that stuff. I've had some clients want to give me a hug. I've had clients um, give me, gifts, as far as monetary gifts or gift cards as a tip or just a thank you for being so um, communicative, being so easy to get along with. Communication means a lot. And I think a lot with the smartphones and social media, we have lost a lot of the simple things in life, common sense being one of them, but just simple communication, not ignoring people and answering questions. So, other than that, Atlanta has been great. A lot of my friends have businesses. They started here. Some of them got married, have children, you know, dedicated to their careers and to their families, to their communities. I'm part of the Black Boys Anonymous program, where we help young black youth every third Saturday of the month. We meet to help support the youth and advise young black boys on how to be a man, how to be a gentleman, how to open up doors, how to pull a chair out for a lady when you're on a date, how to protect yourself. Karate, boxing, mentally, with reading and writing and just helping them start businesses. Phenomenal program at the Black Legacy Center here in Atlanta, East Point. What else? Man, there's so much going on. So many other authors I bumped into, or just people around the way, But city, don't get it twisted. Atlanta is a mega, mega city. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not as big as Chicago or New York, which two cities that I've been privy to visit. You know what I'm saying? Also, London, like London is a mega, mega, mega city. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of the biggest cities in the world. I've been there 3 times. 3 times or 4 times? No, 3 times. I've been in New York 3 times. London, 3 times. I want to say 4 times for some reason. No, New York 4 times, London 3 times, Chicago once. Um, so I've been in a few different cities and countries around the world, and there's nothing like Atlanta. When I first came to visit Atlanta back in I think 2016, my first time visiting Atlanta, I had the opportunity, what I'm saying, to go to Decatur, go to College Park, and I was so surprised on how many black business owners were there, how many black entrepreneurs were here. So I was just so fortunate, and I was just so motivated by it. I'm like, wow, all these black business owners, all these CEOs are black, and so many successful black women. It was like, wow, I was truly, truly, truly astonished by it, and it inspired me to like have those seeds planted. Hey, maybe you should move to Atlanta. Atlanta doesn't seem like too bad of a spot to go check out and hang out and just see. Can you make it? Can you make it wait? Like a friend of mine told me, don't worry about what everybody else doing. Make your own lane. Because if you don't, and you just following the trend and doing what everybody else doing, when that falls or falter, then you gonna fall or falter. But if you have your own lane, then you have your own vision. If you have your own vision, then there's gonna be provision for that vision. Like Pastor always said, whenever God gives you a vision, there's gonna be provision. And so I would just encourage anybody who want to move to Atlanta. Um, do your research, look into the field that or the industry that you want to get into here in the city. Reach out to some people via YouTube, or Instagram, Facebook. Everybody's on these platforms now, and just reach out to them, send them a message. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I would say separated that really made me want to move to Atlanta, well, not made me want to move, but solidified that this was the best move that I ever made. It's like by one move I wiped out 1,000 enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like just didn't have to deal with that. It's like one move, like 1,000 enemies just get out the. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up got out the way. And I just truly, truly, truly appreciate everybody who helped and support me. And that's the thing about Atlanta that I love so much, is that if people see you doing a particular thing and they see you real about it, and you genuine, and you providing good service with customer service, they don't connect you with other people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of black business owners would you know uh, break their necks almost to help you to make sure you succeed, because there's a sense and there's a camaraderie here in Atlanta, knowing that most people aren't really from Atlanta. They just moved here, so it's kind of like the community, the black community, feel as if they're somewhat responsible to help make sure you have a good foundation. What I mean by that is they make sure they connect you with the right people. They make sure that they, check in or what I'm saying, send resources your way. Um, Even donate to whatever you got going on or invest in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just the help, you know. And I didn't get that in Florida. Fort Lauderdale, to be exact, is where I was born and raised, and got my roots in Pompano Beach, Florida, and Miami, but really Pompano and Fort Lauderdale. And when I left Fort Lauderdale, I left my condo. You know, I had a condo, a two-bedroom condo, a two-two condo, golf course, guarded gate, security, at the gate as well. So you really felt secure. I really felt like I was, moving on up like the Jeffersons. If you ever watched that show, one of my favorite shows, show back from the 80s, late 70s, early 80s. And I still watch some of the reruns now, the Jeffersons. But coming here, I left all of that behind in Florida. And people were like, why would you leave Florida? You got gorgeous women after you. You got a marketing director position at a big company down there in Miami. Well, actually Hollywood, but most of our work was in Miami. General contracting company that did luxury, condominiums and hotels. I mean, they were bringing in millions of dollars. So I was privileged to be around millionaires because the owners were multi-millionaires. So they were Jewish, so I got a chance to watch and how they do business and just how they treat people. Some bad, but there's some good traits about them. You know what I mean? But some of the things they do to save money and to get money out of people, it was extraordinary. But I left all that behind, and people are like, why would you leave all that behind? I mean, that might be enough for you, going on dates and being with different women and partying all the time and making decent money, living on my own as a bachelor. But I wanted a family. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have, I still do. And I didn't see that happening in Florida because just how the women were in Florida. But then to come to Atlanta, you run into the same thing, but just even more because there's a lot more women up here. It's like what, 5 women to each man, they say. But then again, the quantity may be a lot, but the quality of women is, very small here. You know what I'm saying? Quality, good women, because all the good ones are really taken. You know what I'm saying? A real man knows what a good woman is when he finds her, and he's gonna do. And if they're compatible, he's gonna do whatever it takes to maintain that relationship, maintain that unity and communication between them. But anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. Atlanta's the best move I ever made. Hopefully, you guys come into my event Friday, October 6th, this Friday, October 6th, in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? At the Griot Museum. And I'm so excited. The Haitian art exhibit and food tasting. We're going to have a silent auction. We're going to have cremas. You know what I mean? Top of the line cremas from my man Hippolyte. His cremas brand is well packaged. Arcochon. You know what I'm saying? He got it in a little sack or whatever. And this is top of the line cremas. So you don't know what cremas is. It's top of the line Haitian drink that we drink. Celebratory drink that we drink usually during weddings, graduations. You know what I'm saying? Holidays, things like that. So I bought three of these bottles, and I'm just excited. Gonna have some live performances. If you're in Atlanta, please let somebody know about it. Go to my website, KevinDorival.com. Thank you all for watching. Man, I just love being in Atlanta. I hit the ground running when I came here in 2018. It's 2023 now, and I don't see myself moving out of Atlanta unless I'm moving to live out the country. You know what I mean? So anyway, love y'all, bless y'all, peace up, like this, share this, subscribe, all that good stuff. Black Lives Matter for sure. King Kevin in the building, baby. Hey, future multi-millionaire, don't forget. King Kevin, the multi-millionaire.